rounds as they can on T side and let their strong side hold them up at the end of the game here, but you never know. That's at least what I think when the home team will pick T side on this.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely disagree, or I mean, I guess that we'll never really know what the thought process is. But to me, the fact that they're picking T side shows that they want to make a statement. They want to play the offensive side first. They're confident that they can take advantage on what many people consider to be a T sided map. I think they had the right call. It'll be interesting to see. Maybe you're right. Maybe they don't think they have that hot T side and want to save it for the second half. We'll see. I think this pistol will be very telling.
And it looks like first round is going to be underway here. We have Exertus on T side trying to work their way around, going long A. There's actually a catwalk set right here. We have catwalk stack. We have 1, 2, 3 players on top of the cat, 2 inside of B. They are just basically ignoring lawn right now. And it looks like Flom is going to be working his way out. Mark is going to be right there, or Marky is going to be the first one. Gets that headshot right there on Flom trying to cross. Fake over there at B. Shots gets a kill. Glorn gets Marky over there at A. Bomb plant A. Nade goes off. Gets a little bit of damage off. Second nade coming. Shots on the flank right there. Lex almost gets taken down in the CT spawn. Extremely low there. More nades off the catwalk rotate. Not doing enough damage there. That is going to be Bluminator who gets that kill. I believe that was Robbie right there. Gets the trade out on that. Shots and Bloom also get the last ones there. So Bloom with the 2K. Shots with the 2K. And first round is going to go to Exertus.
Obviously, Mythic is, obviously they're looking to win these rounds. They're not, trying to throw away any rounds. And I think to a lot of people that cat stack might look like one of those rounds because it's kind of a weird strategy. But I think the weird strategy is going to be weird strategies in general are going to be one of the things that actually helps them this game if they can get any traction with them. Catching Exertus off guard, might work, and it's working right here. They're actually going to be able to pick up 2 guns in long, and they're rotating away. They've taken pretty much full map control, or not full map control, a lot of map control and gun control, even on an eco.
And second round underway here, and they definitely have control of this. It is 5 versus 3 here. Glorn is in the site. Look at this push right there. I think that's Robbie1 who just pushed in. I need confirmation on Asterisk or not, if that's Robbie1 or is he Diseased Horse. But Pinecone gets a trade out there, gets another one right there. Mark gets that kill, so Lex is moving up to the door. He's got to help Mark. Mark is going to be in the site fighting right there, and they get that. Bluminator goes down, and eco in favor of Mythic. So 2K for whoever Asterisk 2001 is. I do believe it's Robbie1. And that is going to bring the score to 1-1. But Pinecone got a 2K right there. And that is definitely going to hurt Exertus.
Yeah, that was a strat like that was pretty much what I was talking about with their cat stack. I mean, pushing long typically, maybe won't work out. A terrorist team can just get the intel and swing the bomb quickly the other way. But because they caught Exertus so off guard, they were able to make it work for them. Things just, weird stacks, pushes, things like that, I think are going to be what Mythic needs. And I'm glad we actually got to see one of their pushes work out for them.
And it has been confirmed Disease Horse is Lightworker 2001 or Asterisk 2001 is Robbie1. So good thing we got the names sorted out quickly here. That's always a hard one. Robbie1 and Robbie1 and Lightworker are always switching their names around. So it's always confusing every time we call Mythic. But Exertus is underway, trying to move their way up into the middle of the map, working out double doors right now. That is going to be Robbie1 who gets the first kill there, pushing his way down from CT. Glorn gets a trade as Lightworker gets one. Lightworker gets down. Robbie1 on another kill. That's a 2 kill on the round for him. Actually a 3 kill, trying to get a 4. Gets that 4 kill as Lightworker was the only one able to pick up a kill on CT side as Robbie1 stole the rest of them. And Mythic picks up their second round. Score is now 2-1 in favor of Mythic.
Here comes the all-important gun round. I think if Mythic can pick up this round, they'll be in really great shape. In the first few rounds, they were using their aggressive pushes and a weird stack on Cat to try to catch Exertus off guard. And last round, we saw them play a very standard passive CT side setup. I assume they knew they had the firepower advantage, and they didn't let it slip, which is very important.
Wow, Shots with that super aggressive nade throw out of long A there. Was really lucky Robbie1 wasn't in position to try and shoot him. He was jumping up A right there. And CT spawn can't make it happen on Flom. Flom is able to catch him, and look at those flashbangs right there. Here comes the peek coming out. That's going to be Lightworker. Can't make it happen as Glorn was partially blind and goes down to him. Bomb drops. Lex got the kill there. Lex has got to be very careful. There's another player pushing up from tunnels, and he goes down to Bluminator, who was actually in the tunnels there. So that kill done underway. Shots on the rotate catch. Catches Robbie1, so only one left. That's going to be Mark in CT spawn. He is versus 4 terrorists. 2 of them are very low. Glorin's very low. Flom very low. 22 and 27 between those guys right there. But he's got an op staring him down. And the kills are all spread out. Only player on T side without a kill this round is Pinecone, who's already dead. First and only terrorist killed. Mark by himself in CT. Bomb is plan to be. All he's trying to do now is stay alive and keep his gun. Let's take a peek over at the money situation, since there is nobody really close to him. Exertus relatively broke, gonna get some money off this round. Mark does have 6,100, 42 on Robbie 1. Lex has got some cash on him. Lightworker's going to need a drop, but they should be able to buy up around this gun to keep it going into the next round.
That mid to B strat was something that we highlighted for viewers who watched our first game. The mid to B is a really important split on this map, and it's something that, you know, sometimes lower level, you know, pug players or, you know, players that don't really play a lot of leagues, they don't necessarily have that in their repertoire. And it's really important. You can really catch a CT side off guard with that B pinch. And that round, Exertus did a great job of executing it, and they won the round because of it.
Look at this slow play here from Exertus, knowing that the team Mythic is going to be very light on cash now after having to buy up around that. As you can see, Robbie won with that op and no head armor here. Only 3 kits between them. Lex, Mark, and Diseased Horse or Lightworker has kits right there. But Robbie 1 not rocking the head armor, so they're going to play very passive here. And it looks like Exertus is trying to see if they can get an aggressive play out of the CT side, get them to be too aggressive on this round where they're kind of worried about losing it because the pressure is on the CT side to make something happen here. Otherwise, they're broken and be forced into a save. Exertus looking for that early peak, not going to happen, so they're just going to execute their way onto A. Long A already up. Somebody's already up the ramp right there, and that's going to be Pinecone on the backside of Mark after Mark just took down Flom. So here comes the cross. Lex not able to get Bluminator as Bluminator gets the op shot off on him and kills him. So Robbie 1 and Lightworker, last one left. Lightworker's right there on top of it, takes down Glorin. Robbie 1 also gets a kill. So now a very winnable match here. 2v2. Robbie 1's about to get caught right there, and he does not. Lightworker comes out. Pinecone catches him. Robbie 1 by himself. He just takes down shots right there. Pinecone 1 versus 1 here. Let's see if Robbie 1 can get that. Oh, he's staring over the top of the box. He can't get the shot off. Oh, man. If he could have been a little bit quicker on that off shot, that would have been his. But Exertus in the 1 versus 1. He brings it home. The score is now 3-2. Exertus is up.
That was a great try by Lightworker, bringing back the 2-on-2 situation. If Exertus can continue to do that, I really am not sure if Mythic has an answer. They really just got smothered at A very quickly. Exertus has their executions timed really well. They're working well as a team, and their nades are really on point. They were throwing really good flashes for each other to get to the A platform. Oh, there's a pick for Flom. They used their smokes properly to protect themselves. It's going to be on Mythic to disrupt Exertus. Exertus isn't going to make mistakes on their own.
And we are into round 6 here. Mythic is reeling from that a little bit. That was so very, very close. And they're going to try and push into B here. Florin gets 1, gets traded out by Abe there, so now Abe is going to have himself a rifle. Terrorists are going to be executing their way through long A. They've had success here so far, working up into long A. That's Lightworker down in CT spawn, not able to get a kill off on Bluminator there. Shots also shooting down through CT spawn, taking Abe down on the rotate mark. Last one left. He's going to be fighting against Pinecone, and Pinecone catches him as he tried to jump up on Xbox, then drop back down to double doors. So Exertus picks up a 4th round there in favor now. Exertus definitely got the momentum moving into these next rounds.
It'll be interesting to see if Mythic buys this round. It looks like they are going to. They had clearly enough money for give or take armor and a rifle, but not all of them had enough money for nades. I see Mark has a bunch of nades on him. I see 2 flashes, a heat grenade, a smoke, but his teammates have at most a smoke and a flash on them. So this is not as full buy as not as big of a full buy as I think Mythic wants, but I think it's enough where if they can get lucky with some picks, especially a pick right here in mid, they can make it work. But no, Flom opening up the round.
Look at that. Glorin also getting a kill right there. Trying to lock this down is Robbie 1 as he knows there's execute coming out in mid. Only 1 CT left over there in B, and he is about to get flanked through the side. He luckily gets a shot off and almost drops down into the B tunnels, can't get away from that. Mark gets one kill there. Flom gets another one on Lex. Robbie 1 goes down, so only Mark left alive, and he's going to see Pinecone. He's going to get a kill off right there. That is a good position if he can hold this here. Bomb is going to get picked up by Bluminator, though, so now Flom and Bloom are locked in there. They're going to throw that out, spray through that smoke. You could probably get a kill here. Flom is so close, though. Right in front of him, Flom and Bloom. Mark in a horrible position here, doesn't know if they just hid in the smoke and ran away to B. Now he knows for sure that they ran away to B. It is going to be a tough 1 versus 2 here, as Flom has a 2K on the round, and Mark also has a 2K, but Bluminator is definitely always going to be a factor in these rounds. Here comes the flash. He's going to execute. Nope, possibly take a couple peeks. He knows where Flom is now, and Flom closes that right there with a headshot through the door. So Exertus is now up 5-2, and quickly, big thanks to the new sub that we have, ETR. Good looking out.
Oh yeah, thanks. If you guys are watching the stream, also remember to follow it or subscribe if you want to follow suit with that guy. We really appreciate all the subs. And this is gonna be another save round out of Mythic. They're gonna put themselves in an interesting predicament. I guess not this round. I assume they're gonna lose this round unless Exertus really drops the ball. But they're gonna be in a situation where they can buy for 1 round, but if they lose that, then they're gonna, or their economy is gonna be pretty messed up. So. They could really use an eco or even just a stop on their rifle rounds. Any kind of stop is really what Mythic needs.
Glorin with a 4K trying to get the ace, and he does. That is going to be an ace right there for Glorin, but that was going to be a slight or light buy there for your CT side. And Flom, I'm like Rondo.
Was he on the assist? Is that an assist joke? Am I reading?
That is an assist joke there.
Got it. Yes. Yeah, Flom racking up a lot of assists. Let's see, 6 already in only 8 rounds of play. That's pretty impressive. So as I said, gun round out for Mythic. They need this round. They're starting to hemorrhage rounds. They haven't really had a very competitive round. Actually, there was one point they had a round down to a 1v1, but they really haven't had a competitive round since their eco and subsequent round win after that.
Good round there. He was able to get that ace even though it was an eco round for Mythic, but that was very awesome to see Glorins come in. He stepped into this role trying to fill the shoes here of Shroud, which are big shoes to fill, and he's doing quite well for himself. And it looks like another execute here coming from the T side. That is going to be Exertus working their way through long, having a lot of success over there at long, and it's working out. Now we have Robbie 1 right there trying to get some kills, and he can't make it happen as he gets pushed from all sides. Bluminator, shots, and Flom all getting kills into that Lex, working down through Orbit. He's going to get caught from behind right there and go down. So now only Lightworker left alive. He knows there's one behind him. That's Glorin. Glorin gets another kill. So Glorin with a 2K on the round. The rest of the kills spread out evenly between his teammates, except for Pinecone not having a kill. But Exertus picks up 7 rounds now. Score is 7-2.
Mythic has worked themselves in a situation where they aren't exactly all even on money. Some of their players have, a lot of money to deal with, and others have, they can barely scrape together a FAMAS, only even a smoke grenade on their FAMAS player. They just need they need 2 stops in a row is really what they need. 1 won't be enough, and they need to regain momentum, especially even if they just want to be, in a good shape morally going in for the second half. But right there. A great pick for the Diseased Horse 2001.
Dude, Lightworker, that snapshot, though, on the guy, exactly where Pinecone is, basically, right now. Uncrouched right there behind Xbox, and Lightworker was looking, ooh, look at that peek, though, that was sweet right there on Flom and Pinecone, peeking out at the same time, spraying through the door, knowing that Lightworker was only going to be able to get one of them. Lex on the rotate outside gets 1, can't get the second. Flom on the trade out, so now we have Abe by himself versus Pinecone and Flom. Flom with a 2K on the round, no multiple kills on CT side yet. Bomb is going to be planted in B, though, so Abe working 2. He really needs to try and step in there and get the clutch off on this one. He's got head armor and a rifle and some nades here, which he can use or put to good use because he does not have a kit here. So he's going to have to try and work this as best as possible. He knows Flom is right there. He knows 1 is in tunnel, so he just got to get these peaks off. Pinecone and Flom on the trading peaks right there. Couldn't get him down, though. Pinecone down to 11. Flom, I believe, was probably down to 70 or 60 there, but Exertus picks up an 8th round. Score is 8-2, and Mythic has to be in panic mode now.
Definitely. If they weren't in panic mode before, this is where it should be setting in. Their economy is in a really weird spot. They really haven't had a successful stop anywhere. I mean, the only round they... well, I guess they won the the gun round after it. But their only real big round win was that eco, and ever since then they've been unable to reproduce that success.
Here comes a push here, very, very light by Abe, is able to steal the gun there after getting a CZ-75 kill off on Flom. So one gun in his hand, but the terrorists have already executed completely up catwalk now. So outside is going to be one player remaining. That is going to be Bluminator, who gets one kill on the flank. He's going to be getting flanked right now. That's going to be Lex from behind. P250 tries to bunny hop the corner, not able to make it. He's going to P250 against Bluminator. Gets the headshot there, but quickly there's going to be another terrorist. That's Pinecone on top of him, so he's not able to go steal that gun and run away with it. And Exertus now has 9 rounds to their name. 9-2 is the score, and the momentum is all in Exertus's corner.
It really is. Sometimes teams are against this idea because, to be honest, I don't really know why, but maybe it won't be a bad idea for Mythic to mix up their spots. I mean, they're getting worked pretty much all around the map, and it's not. I don't know if it's one thing that they can necessarily stop. They're just getting smothered by really good executions by Exertus, and sometimes mixing up positions just allows a player to play it in a different way. Maybe the terrorists are getting accustomed to a way that the CTs are playing the map, and maybe a spot mix-up could fix that. But really, I don't know. They need some kind of answer.
And it looks like they're trying to adjust now. They got one player in the pit, but the terrorists know he is in the pit. They're going to get the kills off there. That's Flom getting both 2K on the round already with that AK, getting Abe down and getting Mark down, so they're going to execute long. They got the smokes at the cross already. Here comes the CT push, though. Yeah, that's a good flash right there. Lex just took so much damage through that smoke. He's going to step out and go down. So now only Robbie1 left alive. Bomb is down inside the site, gets the headshot off right there, gets flanked though. Shots was on top of him when that, when that Molotov went off. And now 13 rounds in the books, or 12 rounds into the books here. Exertus has 10 of those, and only 2 for Mythic. So right now they need to make those adjustments and make them very quickly to try and salvage any rounds they can at the end of this half.
Definitely, Mythic's now in a situation where I assume they're going to be buying out pretty much every round. This is a T-sided map, but I'm not sure if it is a,
I lost your mic there, later. Still don't got you, buddy. Now we do. I heard sound for a second. Nope. We have lost later.
Can you hear me?
Yep,
Hello?
now we got you. Now I can hear you.
That is bizarre. I don't know what happened, but
I heard clicking for a second, but
weird. My mic was cutting in and out. Yeah, sorry about that. I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm really sorry. I don't know what just happened with my mic.
It happens, man. But we are into round 13 now. So Mythic is trying to salvage every single round that they can here. As you can see, already 3 of them are down. We only have Lex and Lightworker left up. Only 1 kit between the 2. Only 1 set of head armor between the 2. Lex not rocking it, and there goes Lightworker picking up a kit. But he falls victim to Flom on top of Catwalk. So now we have the #1 player of Lex by himself. That great op battle that I was talking about that happened with him versus Frost. Probably not going to happen right here. Any op battle anyways. Flom heard him. Flom's going to peek out. Lex trying to get that damage off Flom so very low. You know he's going to re-peek you. And he turns his back. Flom's able to step out, get a little damage off. Shots ends up finishing the game though. So that is going to be 11-2 there for Exodus. They are up now. Only 2 rounds left. This one and the next one. And Mythic needs both of them very badly to stay alive in this.
That 1v3 situation that we just saw Mythic lose was, not really atypical of how the rest of the game has been going. I mean, the Exertus is just not giving Mythic a lot of opportunities to frag, and they're catching all their players in situations where they have to look at multiple angles at the same time, and they just can't. You can't shoot in 2 different directions, and that's why they've been so successful. And 2001 just jumped right over a terrorist, just hurdled him like it was the Olympics.
Robbie1 on the hurdle there, and here comes the T-flank out mid, and they're going to be able to catch Robbie1 right now. He's going to bust into the site, try and get some kills off. Gets 1, gets traded out right there, and the bomb was planted in B. That's going to be a 3K there at the end of that round for Pinecone. So last round of the half here, Exertus is up by 10 rounds. Score is 12-2. Mythic desperately needs this to not get washed out if they lose pistol.
Right. Yeah, they just need to make a statement now. This is obviously their last chance to make a statement on this side. I'd like to see them, mix it up and maybe do something slightly more unexpected. That worked for them on their eco. It could have worked for them on their, their pistol round where they stacked cap, but they haven't really done it since those first pistol rounds.
and we are into it now. Shots gets 1 kill right there. That is Robbie One, who on the trade out there takes Shots down. So Shots is out, Abe is out of the equation here, and as you can see, very, very light buys here on your CT side. Bluminator gets a kill, quickly gets traded out. That was Lightworker who goes down to him. Mark gets traded out again, trades across the board. Glorin with the 2K now. So now all we have left is Robbie One by himself fighting against 3 terrorists. They should know exactly where he is at, as I do believe he was fighting with the number 9 at Pinecone there for a little bit, shooting through the doors at each other, and he's just going to be spraying through that smoke. Him and Glorins, oh, got the dink off on Glorins right there. So Glorins is down to 7 HP, is wisely going to run back into the site and try and defend, and here comes Robbie One trying to jump through this. No reason to save here. He's got to go full tilt. Got to try and get this done. No kit, no head armor. He's just going to bust through this door and see if he can make something happen. Nope, falls off after the second flashbang there. Glorin is right below him, and Glorin gets the kill off on him. So Exertus closes out the half, 13-2. That's rough, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, this was, you know, obviously not something that we wanted to have happen because, you know, as we talked about before, we both bet on Mythic, but it was not something that I had discounted. I was hoping that, you know, Mythic would be able to get their, you know, kind of their randomness out there and catch Exertus off guard. But Exertus is just, they're playing really tight. I don't know, they're playing an airtight offense, or they were playing airtight offense, and I wouldn't be surprised if we see that translate over to their CT side as well.
And we are underway with your pistol round. Robbie One goes down right there. Bluminator takes him down. Mark on the trade out. So look at these kills now. Mythic is definitely in this. Bluminator and Glorin's down. They're going to catch one more. That's Flom who goes down. Pinecone in a dangerous spot. He goes down also. So now all we have left for your CT side is Shots. So on the first round of second half here, Mythic comes up very, very big. All on the back of Mark, though, who's got a 3K. Lex just falls victim to that. So Mark left alive with Abe and Lightworker. Abe is going to be the closest one right there. He's going to jump out. Shots, sees Mark, and Mark gets the 4K. That is the 4K that you need at the exact right time that you need it there. Pistol round 4K keeps your team alive, and this Mythic now has 3 rounds. Man, that's going to be a big battle, though, to try and win this out. Yeah,
super uphill climb from here. But that round, Mythic did exactly what they needed to do. I believe on Exertus' pistol round, they worked a mid to B strat. On their T side pistol round, and you know that's a slower strat where they played it slow to begin with, and then they took long. I'm sorry, but they took it slow at first because they didn't see any CTs, and then exploded as a team. That round, Mythic just said, we're not even going to let you get an opportunity to pick us. We're just going to come out full force, and they picked up the frags they needed to right off the bat, and were able to cut down the rotators as they were coming in pretty much defenseless.
And this looks like, I know people are just blowing up right now in chat about the comeback. Execute is coming. It looks like there's a huge stack right there. Pinecone's going to be on the push right here. Can't get Abe down. Mark gets 2. Lightworker gets 1. And so now Mark using these kills very wisely. One outside, that's Glorin. Last one left, he gets taken down by Robbie One and the pistol. And the comeback might be real here. It might be very real. This could be extremely epic if Mythic is able to bring this back.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, look, for the sake of my skins, I hope they make this comeback, but it really is going to be an uphill climb. I mean, their anti-eco game has been pretty on point so far. They haven't been ecoed themselves, although they really haven't had a lot of opportunities to be ecoed. If they can keep this pace up, it'll be tough for Exertus to stop, but I think that Exertus has the individual fragger capability to eventually break this up.
Definitely. Robbie One opens up the round. Mark also gets a kill right there. Glorin trying to work the CC75 auto. Can't make it happen against Abe. But Abe is very, very low. Flom trying to peek out. Flom does get that kill, though. Lex cleans up the round, though, at the end of that. And I do believe Mark got another 2K. So Mark is coming on extremely strong on T side here. Getting quite a bit of kills. And let's take a peek at the scoreboard. But score is still 13-5 in favor of Exertus.
Yeah, their first challenge was winning the pistol round, which they've succeeded in so far. Now the rifle round is kind of their second challenge, and there's plenty of challenges to go after this round, but they got to take them one at a time.
Yes, and it looks like Exertus is setting up for that long, putting all 3 of the players over there at A. towards long initially, sending one back over to the A bomb site, and then rotating. Eventually, the second one is going to be their fast rotator out of A after that guy up on the catwalk area moves. But the terrorists are playing very, very slow here. This is actually Mythic playing extremely smart here, just trying to see if they can get some aggressive shots out. Robbie1 just spraying through that smoke right there as he thinks there's somebody close, and he does. No, that's Glorin right there. Glorin is so on top of it. I think Glorin just took a little... Nope. Glorin did not get hit at all by that spray. That was very close. One player moves back over. That's going to be Lex. Oh, Glorin is still on top of that, right in that corner, just waiting. Does not pray or does not fall victim to that, and it looks like there's going to be an execute into B, and Lightworker goes down to Shots though inside B. Shots got a little aggressive, made that happen, and here comes the execute out mid. Robbie1's going to be the first player right there. Pinecone up close, takes him down. CT's already on the rotate. Shots in the back of the site here. Shots is going to be trying to work against all these terrorists pushing. Abe, actually Lex is able to take him down, so they have bought their way into the B bomb site, plant the bomb, and that is going to be a very, very close round here. It is 4 versus 3 in favor of Mythic, who actually has the bomb down in B. CTs are trying to push their way into the site right now. Robbie1 takes down one, takes down another one. He's got a 3K on the round, so only one left. That is going to be Glorin's. I don't think he's going to go for this. He should grab this AK and work his way backwards out of it. I think Lex might have saw him here. I changed to his view a little too late. So let's see if Lex actually knows he's there. I don't think he does. And Glorin is still going to sit there, so he's going to work his way out nice and slow. He's got a teammate, and now they know for sure where Glorin's at. So I do believe that's going to be Robbie1, the closest one, and he doesn't go for it. All right, Robbie1 decides not to go for the kill at the end of the round, and Mythic now has 6 rounds to Exertus is 13.
He was slightly far ahead, and they're going to need all of the money they can get their hands on. I mean, throwing away guns at that point is pretty wasteful. I just want to point out that Mark and Lightworker really do not want to lose this game. 15 and 19 frags respectively. Abe actually picking up one of his own, which opens up the round nicely. They're, so far not going down easily.
Very good entry kill right there. Initial kill, I should say. Not an entry, and look at that. Robbie1 also gets one at long A. So Abe with a 2K on the round. Aggressive push here from Bluminator makes him pay. That's Lex who gets that op shot off there. Abe working the op very well. Lex finally has got the op into his hand that I talked so much about. So only one left. That's going to be Flom, who gets taken out by Lightworker at the end of the round. So Mythic has brought this back. Score is 13-7. Exertus is still up, but this is becoming a very close game here.
Yeah, they're turning it around a lot more quickly than I thought I would. Lex actually opting to toss the op to Lightworker, his teammate, not opting to use himself, but they're still using 2 ops. Do you think the double op setup on T side is smart?
So far, it's been smart for them. It's been working extremely well. I wouldn't mind that mid pick / B pick work if your oppers are up to it. And I feel Abe and Robbie1 is opping here, which I haven't really seen.
Will be
Robbie1
interesting. Yeah,
so
Abe definitely more proven with the op than Lightworker.
I'm surprised. I'm assuming Lex doesn't feel comfortable right now. He doesn't feel his aim is on point enough to op, considering he dropped it. Because last time I watched Lex op, he was an absolute animal. So doesn't go for it. Flom at long. I hope he saw that pick fighting against Abe right there. Oh, man, that was a nice shot from Flom right there. And here comes Lex working his way. Nope, falling off through the smoke. Oh, look at that rotate. All those CTs stuck down in mid. They're going to rotate back into B here. If Robbie1 was a little bit higher up, he could have caught that rotate through the window. I do believe that was the number 6 of Shots who would have came right through that window and got taken down. But on the trade out here, we have Bluminator getting a kill. Glorin's getting a kill. Lex spraying through the smoke. Takes them both out. Bluminator and Glorin's. Shots is right there to capitalize on it, though. So now we have Robbie1 by himself versus 2 guns. I can't make the shot happen on Flom. So Exertus breaks the streak from Mythic there. Score is 14-7 now.
Mythic was, as you said, on a hot streak. Won 5 out of 6 rounds. And, when you lose a half, 13-2, you kind of have to expect that it will be an uphill battle, and you can only have so many mistakes. They just used up basically one of their mistakes, giving Exertus their 14th round. One more, and they'll be, at best playing for overtime, and I'm not sure if that's what they want. Well, it's definitely not what they want.
Yeah, they definitely don't even fight for that, but they're executing their way in nicely. Lightworker gets 1, Lightworker gets 2. Both headshots right there. He is on the board in a big way now, very low on the board before that. Nice 2K on the round already for him, executing their way into B. They get that bomb plant. This is going to help them out so much. If they're able to get this, this will put a huge hurt onto Exertus's money. And look at Robbie 1 right there. Oh, from Bluminator's perspective, he's got one. He's going to go and just bust his way back into the site. Oh, that play was nuts. Oh, look at that, into the site. Lex gets the kill off right there. Bluminator by himself, working against 2 players. He's got to try and get in there, just spraying his way around. Oh, I think that was one of the last bullets. Gets the shot off on Lightworker, fakes it. Lex is gonna peek out. He gets the headshot.
Oh, does he have this defuse? It's gonna be really. No,
he has to get off, and he can't get the defuse.
Oh, I actually for a second there, I doubted his decision to get off, but I'm sure if he thought he could have it, he would have had it. That's the kind of thing I would never ever let go of, but. Mythic did a good job of recovering when they need to. They are now forcing Exertus to Exertus. I know the chat was calling out my pronunciation. Exertus. They're on their back foot right now. They have 14 rounds, which is really good, but Mythic is, you know, very actually surprisingly quickly crawling their way back into the game.
Oh man, chat is going nuts right now, but they're pushing middle. Oh, Glorin's last one left, trying to get out of there with that gun. Couldn't reach the gun in time, but he got some kills off. That's Robbie 1 who goes down to him. So the T's are going to have an easy round here. Abe is going to be pushing down into the CT spawn, trying to flank Glorin. Glorin is just going to be waiting at that double door. Takes some nade damage. She's down 26. That is it. Touchdown grenade right there. And Mythic has brought this back even closer. But every round is full do or die here for Mythic. If they lose another round, Exertus has locked up that tie, and they don't want to go to that tie overtime scenario. So they're going to try and win every round they can. Score is 14-9. The dream is still alive for Mythic.
Exertus, yeah, on another eco. That's what happens when you lose a bunch of rounds in a row. You finally win one, and then you lose again. It hits your economy really hard. And I just want to point out that I'm pretty sure I've been calling Lightworker or Robbie 1 Lightworker. That was totally an apology, but fix your naming convention.
Oh, look at Pinecone! Oh my goodness, just hiding in that smoke. Ends up getting Lightworker as they pass by him, and he is still in there. Robbie 1! Robbie 1! Not able to get Flom down, decides to pull off a Flom and take Glorin down from behind, and then Flom gets traded out the end of that. Bluminator goes down right there. So that is going to be a 2K for Lex, and that other CT is Pinecone, who is just running away right now. Picked up an AK, worked his way out. He's out of there. He's going to save that for the next round. That's one player on the CT side that does not have to buy on this upcoming round as long as he lives with this weapon here. And he is in a good position to do it. He also has a P250, so he definitely wants to try and save those to try and work up the money. In case they do win or do lose this next round, they're going to need all the money they can to prevent Mythic from catching up.
Yeah, Exertus is still in great shape, even score-wise. Being up by 4 rounds is still a comfortable lead, but they need to hold on to whatever advantage they can. I think Pinecone holding on to that AK was a super smart plan. I think, you know, obviously if they win this round, they're going to be in good shape anyway, but they have to plan for the future. They have to assume that they're going to lose, so that way, you know, they're not destroyed economically.
Yeah, this is going to be a big round here. If Exertus loses this is going to put them in horrible shape here, and it looks like they're just going to execute directly out mid. Let's see how this goes. Pinecone is close out the door. He almost gets caught. He's going to see Robbie 1 right there. Robbie 1 goes down. Bluminator gets a kill on the trade out, though. Abe gets one. Mark gets a kill. So now we have Abe and Mark by themselves, actually working against Bluminator and Glorin and Flom. So Pinecone got a 2K into that. Abe and Mark, the only players to get kills, and those were both the kills they needed to work their way into the B bomb site. Doing a good job of holding here. They got the bomb planted in B. If they could play the bomb timer and play the bomb timer correctly, they will be able to win this round. Bluminator drops into the site, though, after a kill happens. Oh my gosh, Abe is able to clutch. No, not able to clutch it. Glorin takes him down, and Exertus is going to lock up that 15 rounds. So Abe, with the 3K, not able to get that last kill off, was crouched behind that box in the back of platform, gets headshot as soon as he comes up, and this is for all the marbles here. Mythic needs to win every single round from here on out to go into overtime.
Yeah, it'll be tough, and you know, that round, the man disadvantage proved to be too much for Mythic. Abe, even with that very close to clutch, couldn't exactly lock it up. And they did a great job of zoning the CTs out of the site. They made the CTs waste a lot of time. You know, if I mean, obviously, if Abe were to pick up that last kill, they would have won the round. But you know, they put the CTs in a position where they had to frag when they did.
Lex opens up the round, though, getting a nice headshot there on Glorns at long, so that opens up a little bit, forces Exertus to rotate, and they're rotating extremely hard here. Robbie1 with the nice stutter shots there, Jig peeking out, taking down Bluminator, so now it is a 5 versus 3 here, as long as they don't lose a bunch of players going into the shots. Is not blind in the mid, he gets a kill off, Mark gets him, Lex on the trade right there, and then Robbie1 closes that out, so Dream is still alive here. Mythic has brought it back 15-11, but as I said, they need to win every single round from here on out to stay in this and force the overtime, which I'm a fan of overtime. I love watching it.
Oh yeah. I mean, economically, they put themselves in a good position against Exertus. That was another situation where Exertus lost a bunch of rounds in a row. They finally won one, and then they proceed to lose again, and that basically reset their economy. I wouldn't be surprised if we we see them ecoing this round, or if we see them ecoing next round instead of forcing because they don't need to. That's 2 rounds for Mythic. A 13-15 score looks a lot better than 15-11.
Definitely. And it looks like Exertus is going to be on this save here, or light by, I should say. Oh, Pinecone in a good position to try and get out and get a bunch of damage off. Florin down quite a bit. Actually, both players at long, very, very low. Pinecone, oh, he almost gets Lex right there, who has to force the reload, but Lex gets the kill off, so they're going to be able to work their way into B. They've earned their way in, and there looks like there's going to be some damage here. Lightworker ends up getting the final kill of the round as Robbie1 takes down Pinecone, and score is now 15-12 as Mythic is scratching their way back up to try and get this even. They are now 3 rounds away from it, and this might go down to the very last round of the game here.
Yeah, it's very probable. We're seeing Exertus, as I predicted, on another save again because they just can't quite buy. They probably could force it and stay competitive if they wanted to, but they have enough of a round lead where they're willing to eco this one, maybe even successfully eco it with this long stack. I'll let you take over.
Illuminator gets one on the trade out, though. We lost Glorin, we lost Pinecone, and we lost Flom. So now we got Shots and Bloom left. Illuminator only one with the kill. We're watching Shots as he tries to work through lower B. Lex goes down. Shots knows somebody's right there in front of him. Robbie1 takes down Bluminator, so Shots by himself trying to fight against Mark. Mark is able to kill him, and it is now 15-13. Mythic is so close they can taste it in getting this tie and forcing overtime. And then, dude, this is getting close, man. I'm pumped. I'm pumped.
Right now, this is the most important round that they've played in this game. Exertus has spent so much money on this round that they pretty much won't be able to buy next round. And if Mythic can win this, they're basically locking down their overtime, assuming they don't get eco. This is it. This is the round they need to win. Obviously, if Exertus wins, Mythic loses. But if Mythic wins this, the comeback has basically happened.
Dude, the pressure is so... Oh, Robbie1 gets peeked by Pinecone behind the box, trying to work into B. That is not a good look there. Robbie1 goes down initially out of the round. So first kill goes to CT side Exertus, who puts themselves in a one-man advantage position here. That is going to be very big playing out, and as Pinecone made those shots happen through the box right there, do believe the smoke would have dissipated anyways, and shots probably would have been burnt, or excuse me, that would have been Robbie1 who would have been burnt from shots right there, and Lex might go down to Glorns right here, but that fast shot! Lex is such a nuts opper. If you guys have not watched this kid off, he is nuts as he misses a shot right there. Takes Flom down, so that's 2 kills in favor of him. Illuminator hiding up inside the site, though. He's going to get 1. Going to fight for some more. Lightworker gets a kill here, and then on the trade out, so now it is a 2 versus 1. Now we have Shots, who has to fight against 2 terrorists to try and win this round. Oh, he's going to catch
the planner can get killed.
Oh, he can't get the kill off. Mark is fighting from behind the barrel, and he gets it. Oh my goodness, this overtime, dude, it's gonna happen unless Exertus is able to, they're gonna have to buy out here. Score is 15-14. We might see overtime with Mythic and Exertus. Oh my goodness.
This game is so far been more than my heart can handle, and I have to give Mythic a lot of credit. I mean, usually when you lose any half 13-2, it's at the very least it's demoralizing. It's hard to make a comeback even if you are or feel you are the more skilled team. And regardless, this is kind of what I thought could happen. I thought Exertus's just raw skill would help them smother on the first half like it did, but the pug play from Mythic, the pug play in tandem with their teamwork and insane fragging from Robbie1, they're just putting together when they need to.
Lex got the initial kill in the round. Shots is going to be pushing upper B right now. He can't get Robbie 1 down, but Flom is able to take down Mark. So Flom in middle. There is Lightworker trying to get some damage off. It is now a 4 versus 3 man advantage going to Mythic. They're going to push their way into B right here. This might be ill-advised. This Pinecone is right there on top of him. Gets the damage off. Glorin gets a kill right now. So it's a 2 versus 2. Oh, this is so close. Robbie 1 and Lightworker versus Glorins and Flom. So they both have guns. So this is a guns up match here. Glorins has head armor. Flom does not.
Oh, Flom can catch the
Lightworker,
bomb.
you're gonna die.
Take out your M4,
He
Flom.
does not go down.
Oh,
Why wouldn't Flom use his M4? And Robbie 1, oh, they're so low. Robbie 1 down to 11, Lightworker down to 29, Glorin at 87, Flom very high. He's at 61. Flom gets the headshot right there. Oh no! Oh, Robbie 1. Now he's got to work against 2. Bomb is safe though in upper B as the CTs run away, so he might just commit to upper B. No, he's gonna drop back down. This could be the gnarliest 1 versus 2 clutch.
Oh, Lawrence is gonna pick him up right here. If he hits the shot.
Oh! Glorin hits the shot. No way. 16-14. Exertus brings it home in one of the closest games. Dude, that was a 13-2.